In the course of doing these Q&As, I get a lot of repeat questions, not necessarily from the same person, but multiple people will ask very similar questions. And this actually happens to be one of them that I got from a lot of different people. So I wanted to address this. This one specifically comes from What Do You Mean Videos, which, by the way, is a good channel. So I do recommend everybody go check them out. But the question is this. Thank you for doing what you do. Honestly, thank you for being you. I appreciate that. Much love from a huge fan in Australia. I do have a question. Do you have any tips or advice for others like myself who want to make YouTube videos and have their channel grow? Once again, thanks for your fantastic commentary, and I hope you have a lovely vacation. Well, thank you again for the very kind words. I do appreciate it. Advice for people who want to create videos and help the channel grow. Do it. If you want to create videos, do it. Like, that is number one. The best way to do it is to do it. And I'm not saying that condescendingly. It is just start. It's always that first step that's the scariest, right? Is this going to work? Do people care what I have to say? And in the beginning, they won't. They're not gonna. It's going to take a while to build the audience. And that's the second thing after doing it is have patience. It takes a long, long time. And sure, we have seen some leftist commentators that have had, basically these meteoric rises over the last few years. But those are typically more of the hardcore anti-Trump, Democrats are wonderful people, and nothing against them. They do great work, and they grew exceptionally fast. Several different channels that do that to basically now become the most popular ones out there. That's not going to happen for everybody. It didn't happen for me. I mean, along with my YouTube manager, we've created two very, in my opinion, hugely successful YouTube channels. Fair and Balanced, and of course, prior to that, Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire is well over 1 million subscribers at this point, and that didn't happen overnight. That Ring of Fire YouTube channel was started in 2007. Actually, I think maybe it was in 2006, but either way, at least 18 years. And, we had to try different things. We had to try different formulas, and we still have to do that. That's another thing too that's a part of this is you always have to be able to evolve. Sometimes this type of thumbnail works, but then YouTube will switch things up without telling anybody, and suddenly that version of a thumbnail no longer does well. You got to switch to something else. That's why a lot of channels will now have text in their thumbnails, whereas in the past, that was frowned upon by the YouTube algorithm. Tags. Tags used to be the most important thing, but then it was the description. We want the text. We want the words. And it goes back and forth. So it's a lot of trial and error. And unfortunately, it's a constant trial and error because the algorithm is constantly shifting. So again, patience is key because it's never going to always work the same way. Certain topics. There was a time where if I did a video on Alina Habba right here on this channel, Fair and Balanced, guaranteed that thing's going to blow up every time. Each and every time without fail, her name in a title, her picture in a thumbnail would be the best video of the day. Now, if I do a video about Alina Habba on this channel, it will be the worst video of the day. The worst. What shifted? She's still horrible. Everybody still hates her. Those videos just don't work anymore. So there are those weird little nuances that those of us, that do this notice all the time. Marjorie Taylor Greene videos used to do great. Then they did horrible. Now they're back to doing well. And yes, it does vary by topic. So there's all kinds of weird things, but if you want to do it, you have to do it. It is a lot of fun, I will say, even when you're talking about serious, depressing issues, there's still this, feeling that comes with it of knowing that I'm telling people the truth. I'm educating people. People enjoy what I do. And I love that. That is my favorite part of this. So anybody that wants to get into this, I recommend that you do. And before you think you have to invest in like, I got to make this big ass studio and spend all this money on equipment and oh God, it's so much. Doesn't have to be like that at first. Everybody's got a cell phone these days. Everybody. Every cell phone has a camera. There you go. You got it. Find a nice wall, maybe a picture behind you, maybe even a brick wall. Maybe do it walking down the street. Whatever it is, those are things you can do. And if it takes off and you start, getting a little bit of income from it, then invest in a studio if you want, or keep doing what you're doing. Because again, you never know what's going to work and what's not going to work, and what works tomorrow may not work, a week from now. So trial and error, but patience, 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 and never be afraid to take that first step. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.